Welcome back to our series on mastering your vessel's navigation systems. Today, we're diving deep into a tool that is absolutely essential for modern watchkeeping, ARPA, or Automatic Radar Plotting Aid. Getting this right is fundamental to collision avoidance and maintaining situational awareness. So, let's get started with the very first step, activating and configuring your ARPA system. First things first, let's turn it on. On most modern radar displays, activating ARPA is as simple as pressing a dedicated button or selecting it from a menu. You'll often see an option labeled ARPA, ATA for Automatic Tracking Aid, or something similar. Once you press it, the system comes to life, ready to help you make sense of the traffic around you. Now, just turning it on isn't enough. The real power of ARPA lies in its ability to acquire and track other vessels, or as we call them, contacts. Depending on the sophistication of your radar model, your ARPA can handle a significant number of targets simultaneously. Some systems can track 20, 40, or even up to 100 contacts at once. This capacity is crucial in congested waters like the Singapore Strait or the English Channel, where you might be surrounded by dozens of vessels. The ARPA system will begin to automatically acquire targets that enter predefined acquisition or guard zones, or you can manually acquire a specific target by selecting it on your screen. But here's a critical point that even experienced officers can sometimes overlook. Your ARPA is only as good as the radar picture it's working with. Think of it like this: if your eyes are blurry, you can't accurately judge distance or speed, right? The same principle applies here. Before you can trust what the ARPA is telling you, you must ensure your radar itself is properly tuned. This is non-negotiable. Let's talk about the big three settings: gain, sea clutter, and rain clutter. First, the gain. This is essentially your radar sensitivity. If the gain is too low, you won't pick up small targets or vessels at a distance. You'll have a clean screen, but it's a dangerously false sense of security. If the gain is too high, your screen will be filled with nose or speckle, making it impossible to distinguish real targets from background interference. The sweet spot is to increase the gain until you see a light speckling across the screen, then dial it back just a fraction until it's mostly clear, but you know the receiver is sensitive. Next up, sea clutter, often labeled as C or A, CC. When waves are present, they reflect radar energy, creating a messy, bright patch around your vessel on the display. This can easily hide small boats or other hazards close by. The sea clutter control suppresses these returns. The key is to be delicate. Reduce the clutter just enough to see through it, but not so much that you suppress a genuine small target hidden within the waves. Always check the effect of your adjustments on a known small target if one is available. Modern systems have an auto function which can be very effective, but a good watchkeeper always knows how to adjust it manually and periodically checks that the auto setting is performing correctly for the current conditions. Similarly, we have rain clutter, labeled rain or A. Sea rain, rain, snow, or even dense fog can create a haze on your radar screen, obscuring targets. The rain filter works by differentiating between the scatter, non-uniform returns from precipitation and the solid, consistent return from a vessel. Again, apply this filter judiciously. Too much suppression can weaken or even eliminate the echo of a real target within the squall. Apply just enough to thin out the rain echoes so that solid targets become visible through them. So, let's recap this initial, crucial step. You've activated your ARPA. It's now ready to acquire targets. But before you do anything else, you've taken a moment to professionally tune your radar display. You've set the gain for maximum sensitivity without excessive noise. You've carefully adjusted the sea clutter to see through the wave returns close to your ship. And you've applied the rain filter appropriately to see through any precipitation. Your radar is now providing a clear, accurate picture of the world around you. This is the solid foundation upon which all your ARPA's calculations will be built. Without this, the data about target courses, speeds, CPA, anti-CPA is meaningless. In our next segment, we'll move on to the next step, the process of target acquisition itself, looking at both manual and automatic methods and discussing the pros and cons of each. Getting this initial setup right is the first 10 most important skill in using ARPA effectively to keep your vessel, your crew, and your cargo safe. Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more in-depth maritime navigation tutorials. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next video in this series. Stay safe out there, and see you next time.